Hey everybody, I promised y'all I would make a video on some natural beauty tips, and I have been loving using food as medicine ever since I started practicing yoga and went to Ayurvedic school. It's just been such a great tool to recognize that nature provides so much for us, and that includes our skincare and our hair care, and we've really lost connection with nature, and we can see that when you turn over a bottle of shampoo and it's full of words you can't even pronounce. So my intention with this video is to remind women that you don't need a million products to have radiant skin or healthy hair. And in fact, you can create a lot of products just by going to the grocery store or using herbs and plants as your allies. So today I'm going to show you some Ayurvedic tips, as well as a homemade hair mask and a face mask made by a friend at Appalachian Herbs, which just reminds me I forgot the little package. I wanted to show you her package. So real quick, take a couple deep breaths. All right, Appalachian Alchemy. I love supporting local herbalists, and this is an herbalist from Tennessee creating a lot of really amazing tinctures and skincare. So I'm going to be doing a mask that the owner, Leslie, made. And yeah, so we'll just get started. So the first thing I want to talk about is Nasaya oil, and this is an Ayurvedic practice of oiling the nose. So we learned that it's important to keep our skin hydrated. We're going to oil the hair, we're going to keep our face nice and smooth, but what about internal oleation is what they call in Ayurveda. And so this Nasaya oil is applying oil to the inside of the nose. And this is really great for clearing brain fog, opening up the respiratory system. Most Nasaya blends will have some essential oils that really help open up the channels so we can breathe deeply. I love applying Nasaya oil before meditation practice. So this particular one is made by Appalachian Alchemy, and it's really cute. It's called Billy Breathes, and it's got like a little walking nose. And so this one has red sandalwood, Brahmi. Brahmi is an herb that's really great for concentration, meditation, really great for the third eye. Rose root, Tulsi, also really good for opening the lungs, grief. Mountain mint, gonna make you really open up the sinuses and awaken the mind and body. Fennel seed, gotu kola, licorice root, sesame oil, olive oil. All right, so there's a couple different ways that you can apply Nasaya oil. I'm gonna show you one way that I do it. I think Nasaya oil is great to do every day unless you're a woman and on your cycle, or you have a cold or sinus infection. So you're just gonna grab some of the oil, tilt your head back, and place 3 drops in each nostril. Don't be worried if it falls down a little bit. And then we're gonna do this. So I'm just inhaling and tapping my nostrils. And then you can give yourself a little facial massage. So touching here on this marma point, just outside the bridge of the nose as you inhale. And as you exhale, using the thumbs to go down around the jaw or the cheekbone. So inhaling and then pressing down along the cheekbone. You want to do this really gently. Ugh. How amazing is it that we can rub our own faces? Okay. And that is Nasaya oil. So next, I wash my face, which a lot of people will ask me, what do you wash your face with? Like, what's your skincare routine? And to be completely honest with you, I don't wear makeup often, and I wash my face with water. Our skin already has a lot of natural oils and its own system of staying clean. So more so than focusing on what I'm putting on my skin, I focus on what I'm putting in my body, which is going to have an effect on my largest organ, which is my skin. So I drink really good water, I eat whole foods, I don't eat processed sugar, I minimize my meat intake, and I just do a really great job of being aware of what I'm putting in my body, because I know that's gonna shine outwardly through my skin. And so when I do wash my face, I have really been loving this jelly cleanser by Mad Hippie. I got it at the market and I love it. So that's that. So I already washed my face. I do like to give my face a good wash if I'm gonna do a mask. So wash my face with Mad Hippie. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put my hair up, because this mask is made with stinging nettle, rose, chaga mushroom, green tea, and a clay. And so I'm gonna have it on for 15 minutes. So I went ahead and mixed it up. I did a little bit of the powder and then mixed it with olive oil. And normally I like to use a paintbrush, but it kind of got lost in the sauce, you know, I don't know where it is anymore. So rest in peace. So I'm just gonna apply it with my hands. And you know what? I feel like this is such a great time to just give yourself a massage, you know, like just rub it in there. And I have a towel. I put a towel under me, so I'm not really concerned about things dropping or making a mess, which is nice. Yeah. So I might have put a little bit too much olive oil in it this time, because it's like not sticking to my face, but the olive oil is, which is really interesting. So yeah. Oh, I made a lot, and I think I'm gonna just put it like all over my skin. So yeah, what I tend to do is either do this outside, or right now I have a towel down, so I'm really not concerned about making a mess. I'm just rubbing it into my body, and then once I've let this sit and the hair mask sit for a while, then I take a shower or a bath. So I'm just making a good old mess right now. Yeah, this face mask is called Mountain Magic. And usually it sticks a lot more to my face. But that's the thing about this, like I'm probably should measure it more, but I'm such an eyeball person. I'm just like, whatever, just get it in there on my skin. This would probably be a time where those fancy YouTubers would be like editing and it's like 15 minutes later and I'm just like all smooth and applied, but here we are. I think the biggest thing that I want women to know is that so much of our skin problems can be addressed with our diet and our lifestyle. You know, like how much exposure to natural light are you getting? Are you spending time in nature? What's your air quality like? What's your water quality like? What are you eating? You know, what's stressing you out? And are you addressing it? Or are you just like letting it build up? And also just like saying F you to the beauty industry that sells us all these chemicals that are terrible for us and tells us like, oh, you need all these products, it'll make you look younger and more vibrant, but it really just puts you on this cyclical cycle of needing more products to address the problems that you've made, you've created. So let's take our power back, ladies. Let's connect to nature. Let's exuberate natural beauty and use nature. All right, cool. So there is that. I only made a little mess. I'm gonna wash my hands off real quick. All right, so the next thing might sound a little strange, but I went ahead and made a hair mask. And I was at the market today and I was looking at some of the hair masks that they have on the shelf. And I am just so turned off by something that is claiming it's gonna moisturize your hair, and yet it's filled with alcohols. Alcohols are drying. It's filled with a bunch of chemicals. It's filled with stuff that it's like, okay, there might be some ingredients in here that are moisturizing, but then it's just a no. So I don't really believe in buying products that claim certain things, and rather I believe in using natural ingredients and their medicinal qualities and applying them to my being. So I made a hair mask, and it is 1 banana, olive oil, raw honey, a little bit of spring water, and I put some essential oil. I did peppermint and rosemary, and I also did a raw egg. So the fun part, the application. So again, made a mess. I'm open to making a mess. This is me taking my wrap off. I am prepared. I have a towel under me. And again, you know, I'm sure there are other ways to do this, but this is my jam. So I am getting some of the mixture in my hands and just going to apply it to my head. Again, when I'm doing this and I'm not on camera, I take advantage of this time to really love and nurture myself, to give myself a nice head massage, to give myself a nice face massage. And I'm first focusing on my scalp, really getting the mixture into my scalp. So I wash my hair about once a week. And especially in the summer, I am out in nature a lot. I'm swimming in rivers, and I've always wanted to get a filter for my shower head because I just can't imagine that all of the chemicals and things that are in the water are good for my body or for my hair. But my mom has really curly hair and my dad has super straight hair. So I'm really blessed with thick hair that is kind of curly when it's hot and straight when it's cold. But it does tend to get really dry on the ends. So I found that kind of mixing in these homemade hair masks and not drying my hair out a lot with conventional shampoos, and just really, again, coming back to diet, making sure I'm getting a lot of oils and fats in my diet. And then also I love to oil my hair. So there's an oil that I use from Banyan Botanicals, and it's called Healthy Hair Oil. And I love to do this about once a week, and same as I'm doing now, just really massaging it into the scalp and getting it on the ends. I'm getting a call right now, so I really hope that that's not affecting my video. Y'all, I'm so new at this. I'm so new at this, but I have so much I want to share. Like, I just spend so much time sitting at home doing shit like this, and just like, I'm like, yeah, everybody knows this. Like, right? Like, of course. Like, people aren't out there buying that crap on the shelves and truly believing it's going to give them great hair and skin. And then I get outside my bubble and I'm like, oh, snap. Like, people need to learn this. And you know what? Like, I bet a lot of people might be like, you are crazy. But that's the same people calling me out on the street, telling me I have the most beautiful hair, the most beautiful skin, and wanting to know what I do. So here you go. It's no secret. It's ancient wisdom. This feels so good. I was a little bit turned off at first with like the whole like raw egg thing, but I think that's another thing about when you really start nourishing your body with good food and using natural products on your hair and skin, is that you begin to deepen the relationship with the body, and the body speaks and the body doesn't lie. And so when the body's breaking out in a rash because you used something that was really harsh or didn't really go that well on it, like, it's your body speaking to you. And so right now I can feel my body saying like, thank you, thank you, thank you, feeling nourished. It feels good, you know, and I love myself. And this is a practice of self-love. I feel like at this rate, like, it's self-hate to put a bunch of crap on my body. You know, I won't even dye my hair. I haven't dyed my hair in like 10 years because it's over 5,000 chemicals that you are absorbing into your scalp. So I don't know about you, but I'm trying to move through this world with ease and grace and just enjoy it. And why put myself through more exposure to toxicity that's just gonna manifest as health issues in the mind and the body. Okay, so look at that, ladies and gents. Woo, it's feeling right. Okay, so I'm gonna rinse off my hands real quick. This towel under me is a lifesaver. And I don't think I need a hair tie, but I'm gonna put it out here. I'm gonna put it on top. All right, fastened, secured. What I'm gonna do now is probably just maybe read for a little bit, just kind of let this sink into my skin for a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna shower and rinse it all off. And then I'm going to finish by using this cashmere rosehip face oil, also by Appalachian Alchemy. I absolutely love it. It's almond oil, olive oil, rose hips, and rose petals. It's great, and I just use a tiny bit. And so I'm gonna stop this video, chill and do the thing. And thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know if you enjoyed this video. I have so many more things that I do like this. So if you loved it, try it for yourself. Enjoy, fully receive. You deserve it. And there are so many things that we can do for ourselves that are good for the planet from natural ingredients and aren't going to be harmful for our environment, for our bodies, or for the animals too, you know? Like, so take good care of yourself. Be well. You're beautiful.